Can't believe I told that whole story where my whole premise, the only thing that it reminded me of this was just the fact that we did play Digimon World 4. I believe it was World 4. I can't exactly recall. I would know it if I saw it. I'm pretty sure it was Digimon World 4. I guess there aren't any autosaves. I might have been completely wrong with my entire idea of how this game works in terms of saves. Well, we're back to stage 1 here. I feel like if nothing else, if we can't get anything reasonable out of this, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna let him die like I kind of just did, but reset it and just restart, get a new Digi-Egg, save with that Digi-Egg, and then try to lead it, because I would have a lot more time to make something. I could definitely, I think, force that, right? I could force that to work, because I would have so much time. I would have nothing but time. What do we try? What do we try now? We tried killing him. I can try giving him, forcing an illness on him, and then not doing anything about it. Which will lower a lot of his stats. Mostly, I'm hoping it lowers his weight. And I think it is actually lowering his weight. Let me just make sure. No, he's still at 18. We used to, when I went to his house, he used to get, like, Digimon cards, like the Digimon cards that they used to sell. I don't know if there was actually a card game built around it, but it was kind of a cool concept where we just go through his cards and, like, we'd pick whatever our favorite Digimon was, and then we'd pretend, you know, we were Digimon boys, and we would just raise, you know, just pretend we're in the Digimon world. It was a heck of a lot of fun. That was the majority of my childhood, was spent pretending and role-playing stuff. You know, I legitimately enjoyed it. Not gonna lie. Well, that was a miserable failure. What else? What else could we possibly try? Because there's not much time to actually try anything, so I don't know. I can't think of anything. I think I just have to start from scratch. So, what we're gonna do is kill off our new Numamon and start again. Brand new egg. Force it into something good that's not new Numamon. And then that'll just save us time. It'll save us, probably not time, but it'll save us I guess it won't really save us anything, but at least I'll feel better about it. I'm hoping I'm not filling this, I'm not talking too much. I probably am, because the problem is, if I talk too much, I might have an episode that's over 25 minutes long, filled with just nothing happening in the actual game. And that's not good. I don't know. It's not entertaining, I guess. I don't know. It depends. I don't really know. The Digimon World Series, comparatively to, like, any of my other videos that I've done, have done better than most things. Like, comparatively, I don't really know what's going on with those, but they seem to... People seem to actually click on those for some reason, because I have my Tales of Fantasia series, which is running at the same time, and they're just getting absolutely no views. Every single one of those videos has gotten nothing. And that's really interesting to me, because I don't really know why that's interesting. It's just, I I really hope that he loses the horizontal kick, because that's one of the benefits of being able to reset, is that I won't lose an attack every single time. But I do have to sacrifice something now. I don't know. Like, Tales of Fantasia was a game that, like, I actually, when I played it for the first time, one of my thoughts while playing it was like, it'd be really cool if people could watch me play this, because there were a lot of things in that I was really proud of being able to do. And I was like, I kind of want to share this with people, but I don't know anyone that would care, you know? So it's kind of an interesting thing to play it now and be trying to share the same things that I went through, and like, I don't know, nobody's interested, nobody cares anyways, so it's like, it's not even any different from what I was doing before, you know? I don't know, it's interesting. I kind of wish people cared about Tales of Fantasia, because I think it's great, but I think it just doesn't have a Western audience is a problem. Nobody cares about it in the US, you know? It's just an unknown. Nobody cares about it, nobody's searching for it. The only version of that we got was the GBA version, and I'm starting to see that the GBA version wasn't actually as good as I thought it was. At the time, I thought it was actually relatively alright, but apparently I was wrong. Apparently it's garbage. Apparently. What can you do? I don't know. I really want other people to, like, make comments on my videos, because it would be better for me, because I would know how other people feel about the kind of stuff I'm making, the way I'm editing it, you know, there's so many things about it to criticize. Like, I don't like that this video is 480p, like, go ahead and complain about that, because I really want to know how people feel about that. It's actually not, it's 720p. And that's because of OBS's settings. It won't let me, for some reason, set it to 480p, to a resolution that is specifically 480p. The lowest it lets me set it is 720p for some reason. I really can't figure that one out. That's kind of stupid. I'd like to just put it at 480p. And you can yell at me for doing that, and I want people to do that. I want people to do that so I can... So that I can create a dialogue about, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe you know, what would be better? Because this game outputs at 480p, right? So, like, what I could do is I could up the resolution to, like, 1080p. But literally what I would have to do is just put, like, a background, which I did for some earlier videos. Just to hit that resolution of 1080p. But now I'm like, why do that? I felt at the time it was just like a thing people do. Like, every video on YouTube is 1080p, right? So it just feels like, oh, I should just make it 1080p. And then I'm like, nah, I thought there's no point. It won't look any different. It literally will look exactly the fucking same. So I don't care. But I want people to, I want to talk about it, you know, I want people to ask me about it. Be like, why do you do that? I don't like that. I'll be like, okay, well, what would be better? And then do that, whatever would be better, I guess. So, like, stuff like that is great. If you can criticize me on that, that's great. You can criticize me on, like, audio quality and stuff like that as well. Like, oh, I don't like the background noise in your video, in your audio. You know, I don't like your voice, it sounds like shit. I can't really change that one, but you can still criticize it, I guess. I don't even care anymore. Like, when I first started, it was like, I was dreading criticism. Now I, like, really want it. Like, I'm like, please, please criticize me, because I need it. I need to know what people like and what people don't like. Because it sucks when I get, like, when people will click on a video and I'll get, like, I'll see 8 views on a video or something. Like, it's not crazy high, obviously. But, like, I have my Naruto, the Rock Lee video has just been, like, booming up. And I think it's purely for the reason that, people are looking up how to unlock Rock Lee in that game, and there's a lot of misinformation online, so they're looking up videos and they're just finding mine by pure chance. But the problem is, it's got like, what? It's almost got 100 views at this point, I think. I might be overestimating that a little bit. But that one's got like a crazy amount of views, not a single comment, not a single like, or a dislike, or anything. It's mind-boggling, and it feels shitty, because, like, I just want somebody to tell me, did you like the video, did you hate the video? I'd probably lean more towards they probably hated it, because it's like a 50-minute video, and, like, more than half the video is irrelevant to whatever they might be searching for to actually find it, and it's like, so I had to go in that video, and I left a comment, like, if you're looking up how to unlock this guy, I'm wasting your time for, like, the majority of the video, like 35 minutes of the video, so just skip to this point and then you'll figure it out. And then in that comment, I also just kind of gave the parameter for how to unlock it. And, just so I'm not wasting anybody's time that's not there. You know, but those people did click on the video, and I think a good majority of them actually watch. We lost Winter Blast of all things. We lost 2? What do we lose 2 abilities? That's unfair. That's ridiculous. Alright, well, we got the pink egg. Well, from this point onwards, I'm just gonna train this Digimon. I'm actually just gonna save if I can. I have to put him to sleep, I guess. Yeah, we're getting a new name. This is no longer Rascal. It's gonna be... What if I just called him Flats? That'll be a reference that no one gets. I like it. I like it. No one gets that reference. Some people might, but nobody that would possibly click on this video would ever get that reference. Because it's just so far removed from the genre of thing that this is. And I don't seem like the type of person that would know what that is. Alright, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do, boys? I'm just gonna train him normally. I'm gonna say nothing else, because I was kind of hoping with this recording to be able to get somewhere, to be able to get something out of trying all of that, but I didn't. So, we're starting from scratch. I don't really need to say anything more. I'm just gonna be getting to a point where I'm just gonna try things over and over again. We're gonna get somewhere. We're guaranteed to get somewhere at this point. Guaranteed it. You know, I just realized I literally got the same guy again. What are the odds of that? It didn't seem random before. I really should feed him. Because before it just kind of gave me each egg in a row, and then it allowed me to choose. And I chose the pink one, and then it just gave me the... Wait, what is that? Rain plant fruit. Strange plant growing in tropical jungle. What does that mean? Well, that's weird. He was tired, and now he's not tired. Weird. He got sleepy for a second there. Wally also needed to go to the bathroom and kind of just cancel out. I don't really understand that. This is fine. I was kind of hoping he'd want to go to sleep before he digivolved. Also fine. I wish we could skip this. You know, at the very least, it's like nothing changed, I guess. So, you know. Still gonna get somebody out of this guy. I don't know what it's gonna be, but hopefully it's something good. Alright, I'm letting you guys in on a little bit of information here. I've just saved, so from this point on, we are going to be... I'm just going to be resetting from if I don't get anything good. I'm going to start with this guy because there's potential here. We have a lot more time on our hands. I trained him a little bit, but I still think there's a little bit of time here before he switches to rookie. There might not be as much as I would like, but there's potential for a different rookie Digimon as well as champion, so there's a lot of things we can try here, and I'm just gonna go through all of that and see what happens. If I don't get anything good, if I get Numamon, which is the only outcome that I don't want, literally the only one, unless there's another one that's like equally as shit, but that's really the only one at this point. I'm just gonna reset. I'm not gonna be saying much of anything. So I hopefully, probably not. I'm gonna try not to. So that's the situation. We should get something. Just believe in me and my ability to get something. My patience is literally unending. I have unending amounts of patience. I will play this game for the next 3 years, if that's how long it takes for me to finish it. I don't fucking care. I've invested, wow, she gave me 5 pieces today, more time in many other things than this. I don't give a shit. I'll keep playing. Nothing's happening. I'll keep playing. I don't fucking care. There's so many other things that I can be doing. I don't care. I'll keep playing this. Reminds me of that one time. I don't want to talk too much. It was ridiculous. Yes. Certainly. Certainly, yes. I'll give you that. But I did it. And I don't regret it one single bit. It was fun. It was enjoyable. I had a good time. You know, I liked that game a lot. So I just did it. I didn't care. I don't want to save. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save. Gotta remember not to save. Okay. You know, I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. I will talk because, you know, what else is there to do in this game? This is the majority of the time spent playing this game. So, like, you know, I could cut it all out. Who cares? Who cares anymore? Like, I'm playing this game for you guys, so you guys better be... You guys should be appreciative of that, of the time I'm investing in this. I'm gonna beat this game. If it's the last goddamn thing that I do. If this is the last video series on this channel, I'm beating this game. I'm finishing this game, absolutely. That is a promise. If I ever stop playing this game, I want everyone to remind me that I promised to finish this game because, you know, I'll be absolutely ashamed of myself if I don't. Absolutely ashamed. Problem with that is, though, like, it's easier to do on my own, but it's harder to do when you're actually recording it. Because then you have to put out the episodes, and, like, it feels wrong to put out, like, 20 episodes a day. You know, not that I even could do that, because there's render time, and I have to sit there and wait for the render. That's the main problem with, like, recording things. I can't do it as fast as I would like to, if I was just playing it casually. But I do it as best I can. I don't know, it is probably for the best if I just stop talking, because then actually I'll be able to cut a lot of it out. Though I did just say that I am skipping a lot of it for this. You guys should appreciate that. But it's also better for me because I have less to edit. I don't have to watch like hours upon hours of shit just to see. I'm gonna be so mad at myself. Now that I think about it, when I'm editing this, I'm gonna be so fucking frustrated. Well, we're Digivolving. I'm imagining it's gonna be Betamon, because it's always Betamon. If it's not, that'll be a real weird thing. You know, I like Betamon a lot. I actually like Betamon, and I wish I could make him be something cool, but I can't. So... I have to decide what to do. His MP is actually really low. I want to train everything to at least over 100, and then MP HP to 1,000 about. And then I want to just battle him out, I think. At that point, I will have very little time to actually deal with conditions. But I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to tell everyone, if you haven't played Persona 5. Oh no, I don't want to buy more. I thought it was a new day. If you haven't played Persona 5, you should play it. It's like one of my new favorite games. It's just so good, just so enjoyable. I'm really looking forward to Persona 5. The Royal, I guess, whatever the new next release is going to be. Because apparently it's going to include so much more new content that, like, it's almost like playing a new game altogether, so I'm really fucking excited about that, and I can't wait. I love that game. I was surprised how much, like, I thought it would be the kind of game that I would enjoy. I thought it would. But I was really blown away by how much I enjoyed it. Like, it was quite a lot. Quite a lot. Really good game. You know, honestly, it might be one of my new favorite games of all time, which is a list that rarely changes. Now that I think about it, it might be up there. It's definitely, I think, probably one of my favorite RPGs, at the very least. Which used to be filled with, you know, Golden Sun was really up there. It was one of my favorites. It probably still is. In terms of RPGs, Final Fantasy, I really liked Final Fantasy X. It gets a bad rep this day. Wow, that was a weird thing to say. Like in modern times, I think it gets a little bit of bad rep because of meme culture. And the fact that there's that whole, you know, laughing meme thing, which kind of puts it makes everyone think that the game is stupid because of that. It's really not. It's really actually fantastic game. Like, honestly amazing. I think people should play it. Like, it's kind of sad. Meme culture in a lot of ways actually kind of pisses me off. In a lot of the things it does, because it a lot of the time it just kind of focuses on little bits of things, and it makes people think things that just aren't necessarily fair. Just like presenting a small piece of something, and then people take that and they're like, oh, this represents the whole, you know? And it's not always like that. It's not always reasonable to do something like that, but sometimes people's only exposure to something is through the meme, and like, just because of that, just because of this thing that people are making fun of, they're like, oh, that must be terrible because I saw this thing and so it's terrible. I guess Final Fantasy X is like the ultimate example of that for me. It's that looking at that is like, most people's only exposure to Final Fantasy X is that. And it's just kind of sad, you know. It makes people just not want to play it. Just for that reason, it's not fair, you know. It's not fair. Because I want to recommend it to people, but you know, all I'm gonna get is like, oh, ha 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 ha, it's not a good game because of this meme that I saw on Reddit.